Real life street stars. Know what time it is.
Mama D. As far as her situation in your overall story, where does it land? I'm just curious.
Mama Dia was the most beautiful person I ever met in my entire life. She was such a mother to me. When Mama Dia came into the picture, this was one of the moments where I was being physically abused at an all-time high. One of the most traumatic experiences. This was like, I think she was there at the time. I don't know if you guys heard the story where I cut my hair and stuff like that. At some point in carbonation, I cut my hair. It was like real toxic. But she came in at a very intense time of me being physically abused. And like I said, I was always pulled away from the group because of the scarring and the everything like that. So I was in a tower. Mama Dia would come to me with towels. She would come to me with clean linen. She would come to me with my food. She would come to me to conversate with me. I had no idea that she was going through what she was going through. I had no idea she even had a heart condition. I never had a conversation with her to get to know her. I didn't even know half of the people that was there, or their backstories, or their lives, or where they came from, or their hometowns.
You didn't want to know, or you just was put away from
it? I was just put away. And it was the relationship that me and Nature Boy had was so toxic that it revolved around the toxicity. Everybody revolved around the toxicity because I was always like, this ain't right. This is not right. And Nature Boy didn't want me to say that out loud. So he had to squash me. He had to shut me up in some kind of way, you know? So one day I get up after having a meeting. We had a meeting. And I saw Mama Dia, and mind you, I'm not making emotional connections with the people of the tribe because I'm not with none of it. I don't even want to be there. Right. So one day I get up, and one of the guys at the time, they're like, Nature Boy, you gotta come see this right now. And I get up, and I'm like, see what? I'm thinking it's normal. I'm thinking like, this shit is toxic as fuck. We see toxic shit all day, every day. Like, why we gotta... So I get up, lo and behold, it's Mama Dia in the tent. And I'm sitting there looking at her like, Nature Boy, what you gonna do? Like, I'm done. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm just standing there like.
Let's rewind it a little bit. There's a story or rumor that with Mama Dia that Nature Boy suggested or told her to stop taking her meds that would have been able to prolong her life. Are you aware of the scenario in which that possibly could have been a situation, or do you know any details in with that at all?
I don't, because of the fact that all the relationships that Nature Boy had with women, I was not in the midst of. I was not talking to anyone. I was locked away. I wasn't on social media either, and I wasn't even looking through messages to see if my family was contacting me. I wasn't looking for nothing. I'm like just locked away.
Day to day.
You know? So the conversations that he would have with Mama Dia, that's what they would talk about. I don't know what they talking about, and I wouldn't care to find out because he probably trying to fuck her. That's just honest from my perspective, because every other woman, he's trying to fuck them. But what I do know is the fact that he encouraged no medication prescription vibe for any and everybody. But I didn't know Mama Dia had a heart condition. I didn't know that she was taking medication for it. And I didn't know that that was something that she needed to do. You know, she actually came to me one day and she told me something like she had some pains or something, but I didn't know what to do for her or what to tell her because I didn't know her history. So I'm like, go ask Nature Boy. And so when she asked Nature Boy, when she went to Nature Boy, he told her to go ground. And she's like trying to confide in me. And I'm like, I don't know what you need. I can't give you what you need. Like, I literally don't know, you know? So then at that point, that's when the story came up about how she had the heart condition and stuff like that. But because Nature Boy was so gun-ho on not having medication, not even vitamins, he banned books at one point in time. We couldn't even bring books.
Oh damn, Fahrenheit 451.
So she was telling us we were in a meeting. We were in a meeting at this juncture. She was telling everybody about the heart condition because he had wanted her to bring it up so that everybody would know about it. She was telling everybody about it, but she kept saying as she was telling the story, but I don't need it. I always take it from now, here and then. I don't really take it that much. I've always lived with it. I take it every now and then, but that's not something that I need to depend on. She literally was saying how her family wanted her to take it and that she didn't want to. So she isolated herself from her family because her family was trying to force her to take the medication. So we are all thinking, probably even Nature Boy at this juncture, that she didn't need it. Because she's doing everything not to take it, like in a sense. And